You just woke up? Hi, Glorp. What's going on? I'm coming up. I'm coming. I'm in the slow elevator. Is that enough? There we go. Okay. Again, something I probably should have fixed before I went live, but here we are. You got lots done? Excellent. I just got back from, you know, all the stuff that I had to do today. I went and had all that sort of fun stuff with the family, with the work, with all the things. But now it's time for Abigail. Now it's time for Abigail to cause problems in the universe once more. So let's get back into it. I have not played pretty much any Mass Effect since the last time I played, so I'm probably going to be just as effective as usual. You had some flu-like disease last week. Very mild symptoms, but lack exercise. That sucks, COVID. Holy goddamn, that was a Freudian slip. I was going to say, I don't think that sounds like COVID, because you didn't mention it, but I guess that was my next question. Was it the little C? And regardless, I hope you're feeling better. You don't know what it was, but literally half the people were ill. That sucks. That sucks. It sucks when people get sick. Sucks when anybody gets sick. Sickness is not the best. I think you'd probably know if you had COVID. I think most people do, but I don't think everyone does. Real quick, before we get into this, because I know that once we get into the Normandy, we're going to go right into a cutscene. I know they're probably going to do a recap, but just as a quick recap from what I remember, this lady over here, good old blue lady,
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
her mom was on this planet. We met her, we killed her, and now Saren is one lieutenant less. And the Reapers were in control of her brain or something, or Saren was at least.
Stand by, shore party.
I don't know, we're probably going to get a recap pretty quick. Sorry, I laid on the keyboard. Whoa, I didn't, what happened, Kitty? I don't...
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Liara is completely does not give a shit. Ashley, can you shut up?
I won't be a puppet for the Asari.
Whoa!
I give the orders around here, understood?
I guess that was the appropriate answer
I was only trying to help.
for Abigail, but whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a rudely racist answer. I bet Ashley loves it, though.
We're done here. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
I mean, no, but that will give me a chance to be rude to them. Saren isn't in control of anything. I thought that the ship was in control of her. Somebody's in control of her thoughts. It's not obvious from the game. I know that much.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, do not cut me off like last time. I failed to find it amusing.
Whoops.
And we're out.
Woo, I'm dizzy. Okay, that was a good cutscene. Holy shit. Do you want us to call the council? Yeah, go ahead. Commander, don't hang up on us. Whoops. I love this game. I love that. And let me be more specific. I love Abigail because her responses are fantastic. All of her responses. The giant ship Saren is in controlling everyone. Gotcha. So Saren is just a puppet. Are we sitting now? I know we've already done this game before, so you know, spoilers, whatever. But are we supposed to know that via the game at this point?
Commander?
Hi, Ashley.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, Caden in a news vid about the Normandy? He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Caden?
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell.
Oh,
What's
did
up?
they?
You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Now, Abigail is the only person I'm not going to be rude to, because we need to make sure we are able to kiss a racist before the end of this playthrough.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
That said, I'm not even 100% sure this mod works, the same-sex mod. You're supposed to be confused about whether or not the Reapers are real because the game thinks you're an idiot, but of course the Reapers are real. Gotcha. Thank you.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time.
I'm going to do a random sound to test the sound.
He worked his ass off trying to get recognized.
Jesus Christ, that was loud.
He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
Holy God. Okay, sound is fine, I guess.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what
Love
military
is
wives are
love,
like.
Kitty. You are
Strong
correct.
Because they have to be able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new
Unfortunately,
worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Unfortunately, I don't know. See, here's the thing, Kitty. Mass Effect 1, canonically, in the actual original game, you couldn't have female Shepard with Ashley or male Shepard with Caden. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Every other game afterwards, they were like, well, you could have anybody you want. And in this game, you could be with Liara. So there was a same-sex option. So I don't get it.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
You can't have gay sex with Ashley because she's homophobic. Is that I don't know if that's canon. She's xenophobic. I don't know if she's homophobic.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters.
Oh, definitely,
We have to
Kitty.
leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Why don't you tell me all about it, Ashley?
Sounds like a story.
Please,
You know what, Sharon?
go on.
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Her lips are... Whose lips? Mine?
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough
Did
to
she
talk
just say
regularly,
LY?
Too far to make it back in an emergency.
I refuse to believe
I
that's
flew
made
for
it
the
into
past
the
5
lexicon of the future. They would say like light years, right? Ponytail. Oh, Ashley. Gotcha. Her face is like that because of a oh, well, that too. I don't know what no...
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's
We might be going into a lot of effort for a mod that doesn't work, but you know what? We'll get some history about Ashley, and at the end of the day, we'll have that going for us.
He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's
You
face
also,
down on the
it's
sidewalk
also
and
Mass
there's blood
Effect.
everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell.
Fell into a door.
Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
I just turn around to Caden. What part of that sounded like "Tell me your life story"?
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space.
I think I did actually say "Tell me about your home."
Can say space is beautiful, but
Got him! Got him!
Thank you, Kitty.
From travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone.
I got distracted with these nuts, and then Ashley started saying poetry, so I'm not really sure what's going on anymore.
Cities of men and manners, climates, councils,
Skin
governments.
Joker face. Oh man, there's so many good options, but Ashley's supposed to be Abigail's supposed to be nice to Ashley because Ashley's the bad person. I've got to be nice to Ashley.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Her plot makes a lot less sense when she's part of a home with her family, but suddenly against. I mean, you know, continuity.
Does he still like it?
I sure
Got
hope so.
him.
I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad
Got
died a few
him.
years back. He's probably still watching though.
From the afterlife.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
I mean, that depends on how. Again, this is really going to affect our possibility at a relationship. So,
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? Well, I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something?
I don't have a third option here of not my place to judge or keep it to yourself. So I'm wondering if there was supposed to be something up here.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper.
Stop
I
calling
should
me
get back to my
Skipper.
duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper.
Wait.
2,000 years ago.
Is this going to be a new
You
thing?
made the right decision, Skipper.
Stop. Oh,
You had to
okay.
talk to Dr. Tassoni.
The time out.
She just used to me. That has to hurt.
Hold.
Just saying, Skipper.
Hold everything. You did not tell me that she would start calling me Skipper every other line. Like a goddamn parrot.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Skipper.
I should get back to my duties, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves.
Oh god,
Not
this
yet,
is going to be
anyway.
hard.
I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Skipper. Thanks for the 90 experience. I need to be mean to someone. Hi, Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
Can we just date this person instead? That'd be a
I
lot
could
more
tell as
straightforward.
soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago.
This is a game on a giant cruise ship. It's funny you mentioned cruise ships, Micah.
Terminus systems.
Kenny and I were just talking about
Well,
cruise ships.
The boss was never around to ride them. They said he
Skipper.
was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Damn, that's crazy.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
Can you just imagine kissing those big, beautiful lips?
What did Saren want with
Just a
the
big
ship?
old, like,
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching.
like a big snapping turtle.
A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone.
Kitty, that's a
really
very
bad
different
feeling.
conversation we're having.
So I got the hell out.
I wouldn't put my butt anywhere near those lips.
Paid.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you.
Too busy kissing butts with these big, curvy lips of mine.
Turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Cool.
So long, Rex.
Damn, that's crazy. Hi, Garrus.
Commander,
Uh-huh.
how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Tell me all about him.
So long, Garrus.
We're not fucking you. Get out of here. Let's go talk to Caden. Oh, I think you can get Garrus's mission here. Oh, cool. The one time I decide to ignore somebody. I'll come back. Let's go talk to Caden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Yeah, I was hoping for something a little more prompt, Caden.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Those communications are classified, Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. But you know the Navy grapevine. They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side.
I didn't mean to be mean.
On all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare up.
Do I want to be mean to... I mean, I'm not going to try and smooch on Caden, right? Now, is there... I wonder, would there be an option for both? It doesn't ever give you an option for both, does it? Like, if you have the option to have both Liara and, like, Caden as FemShep? Agreed, Gorp. Yeah, I wasn't, I was thinking that, too.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
Oh, yeah, but here's the thing. I'm definitely not going to be able to have, like, a three-way because Ashley and Caden is not a canon option.
You distrust them that much?
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for
That's
humans.
basically what these are, Kitty. Is basically you go to a page and hopefully you don't end up screwing your whole playthrough.
Instead of taking it slow.
Get your knuckles wrapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus.
Holy shit, Caden is a
Real
wet sock.
heartless. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Sounds like a classic drill instructor to me. The ones at the Macapa boot camp were brutal.
Vernus didn't just push us because it was effective training. He
Sorry, I'm
liked
eating
it.
a Pop-Tart.
Anyway,
Try not to
this
chew
is
into your
ancient
ears.
stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
Okay,
We'll talk
thanks,
another time,
Caden.
Lieutenant.
Commander?
Do I want to go get... Should I go talk to Garrus and go get his mission?
You're just trying to impress me.
I should play Blast Corps at some time. What a great game that is. Fine, we'll talk to Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers.
He's the last person I want to talk. I don't have any interest in talking to Tally right now.
I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Why?
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger for the same reasons.
How... I know that I don't even know where we are in the game, but we're going through the first 3 main missions. Where are we, like, game-wise? Not counting side missions. Is it one of those main quests is not terribly long compared to, like, the side quest sort of thing? I don't remember how long this game actually is.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Spoken like a true C-Sec officer.
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times. But Saren's not going to play by all
Garrus is a good guy.
C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought like these 3 main ones were the big chunk of the game, and then there was a lot of side missions.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
I didn't get anything from him, but...
Commander, good to see you.
Okay, that's fine. Let's go do some... She's very anxious to get back to the bridge. Let's go do that 3rd quest. Or do we want to do like one of those side missions? I've got like a ton of those.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm.
Oh god, it's the Council. Can I hang up on them again? I really hope I can hang up on the Council
Commander
again.
Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
He didn't seem that interested in helping me before. Why now?
The Council agreed that Saren was dangerous, Commander. That was why we made you a Spectre. We only opposed unleashing the full force of the Citadel fleet against him.
Nobody on the Council wants to see you fail, so we contacted you with this latest information.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander.
That's not what I meant to
They are
say.
only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
I don't like being kept in the dark.
We can't have you racing around the galaxy chasing false leads, Commander. We only contacted you because we feel this may be significant.
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering
I wonder if
your
my
interest
confetti
in
is
Saturn,
working. Watch your
we
ears.
thought you might want to investigate this.
Where is my confetti?
Find out what happened to our team.
Hey, it's
The signal
working.
originated from the planet Vermeer.
Uh-huh.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Okay. Not nearly as funny as immediately hanging up on them, but it'll do. Let's take a look at the map. Let's see what we got. There's like a couple different things we could do. So don't go to Vermeer then, is what you're trying to say. Not on Soul. I can't check my journal in here. Here we go. What do I have here? What is Race Against Time? Find the conduit. You need to explore Pharos. Yeah, sure, I will. Eventually.
In the US, 7 out of 10 homes use candles, so McFire.
So much fire. That was actually really a timely emote. What is this? Find the freighter and make your way to the biotics on board. Sure, let's do this. The Hades Gamma Cluster. Sure, let's do that one. Hades Gamma Cluster. Didn't I get it? Did I miss it? Am I dumb? Hades Gamma? There it is. It's Farinata. Pretty sure. You want your money back for that? That's a good that's a good fun fact, Kitty. Look, there's 3,700 facts. They ain't all gonna be winners. So I know how many points you have. I think you'll survive without those 66. Is it Nepnu? No, here it is. Maybe it's that big flashing thing in the corner. The Ontario is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design, configured for mixed freight and passenger hauling. It is making a hard burn for the cover of an asteroid cluster. Use candles for what? I don't know. I don't have that information, unfortunately. Let's I'm gonna grab Garrus and Rex. I want to grab Garrus and Rex again. I want to play with some actual abilities that I might know. I played with some morons last time. Let's play with these guys. They're actually fun. See a whole lot of red on the map. Hello? Spectre here. Everywhere in Mass Effect is just walking into a big room of death. Like every single time.
Look out! Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Oh god.
I will destroy you!
Won't get me next time.
I didn't know they could do that. We just got absolutely demolished. Can I, like... Yeah, let's Singularity then. Does that sound really loud to you guys? It feels like it's really loud. Did I put any stats? I mean, they've had stats from before. Like I've had, you know. Let's see. Oh, we've all got stats to spend. Oh, we've all got lots of stats to spend. Here you go, Glorp. You want to take a look? What should I spend my stats on? Let's see. I probably want to just. I'm gonna grab Marksman. That I will grab. So should I just like boost everything? I've got Throw is at 100%. I'm gonna boost up Singularity. I use a lot. I'm gonna boost up Warp. Boost up. I think Max Stasis. I don't use Stasis. Which, you know, I probably should. Maybe I'll try. I'll max Stasis and then I'll use Stasis more often. As for Garrus, I'm gonna max his Decryption. I'm gonna max his Electronics. Should probably up his Sniper Rifle, right? What's Damping? Increases the explosion radius, shuts down enemy tech and biotic abilities. He cares to medium armor. Does he have medium armor? Oh, I should also unlock assault training, huh? Oh yeah, here we go. Hey Mark, what a good kitty. Alright, and as for Rex, let's get him, as long as we're up here, let's get him max assault rifles. Let's get him max... let me max some stasis. Let me max some... add a little bit of warp. Get some heavy armor. And shield boost. There we go. We got plenty of points. We'll get more points later.
All clear.
Quick save real quick. Whether or not that's the optimal use of points is kind of irrelevant since we're probably going to get 1 million more anyways.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Who?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
I think I'll just kill you instead.
Oh, did that guy die? That sucks for him. Also, I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Let's real quick, let's Singularity. I'm going to assassinate and go ahead and stasis somebody. Or maybe I'm going to do none of those things. I'm going to have you warp and you can lift. Good fight. So,
all clear.
Did we win? It seems like we killed the hostages. I'm not sure there was a winner in that fight. I don't know about all of them. There's got to be some more around here somewhere, right? I mean, I don't really know who that commander guy is. That's not really relevant. The important thing is the bad guy is dead. Which mission are we even on? This is the UNC. It seems like there's still a thing I need to do for the mission here, no? I guess not. I mean, I know, like, how does this count as failing or not failing? Like, it didn't seem to tell me whether or not I failed. I mean, fail is a pretty, you know, broad term. Let's actually leave and see what happens. Like, yes, everybody may have died, but, you know, Garrus should have shot that guy in the head before he was able to kill the hostages. It seems like this is more on Garrus than it is on me. We all have, you know, responsibilities in these situations. How does that even count? The guy taking the hostages is also supposed to live. So basically, I accomplished...
Message coming in.
Uh-oh.
Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander.
Uh-huh.
Chairman Burns' death was regrettable, but I trust you did everything you could to save him.
Yep.
Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Go ahead and put that in my record, boss. Well, let's see what else is on the old journal. Let's do another one. Geth incursions? No. Major Kyle. It's more biotics. I've got so many. Go to the Newton system and the Kepler-Verge cluster. Kepler-Verge cluster. Kepler-Verge, Kepler-Verge. We'll probably do this one, and then maybe we'll do that last of the main missions. Have I been to this system? I feel like I surveyed every system. I went and surveyed a whole lot of planets. I don't know what damn good that did me, but I surveyed them. I don't know if this is the right planet, but I'm not going to miss up on the chance to get into a Mako. I'm going to take Garrus and Liara, actually. Let's switch it up even a little more. Money and experience? Gotcha. Might explain where all those levels came from, then. Oh, good, I got an achievement for landing on 4 worlds. Is it? Excuse me, is this the right place? No. Newton system. This has to be it. Let's screw it. Let's just see whatever is here. I am there. Go there. Rex, you just take because he's unkillable. I know I'm on normal mode. Oh god. Having a little frame rate issues on this planet. This might be an issue. It's not your computers. This is Legendary Edition through and through. Anyways, like I was trying to say, it may just be because I'm on normal mode, but I haven't had too much issue with my crewmates conking out during missions. Every now and then, sure, but... What are these critters? Whatever they are, they're dead. Local wildlife has no business being here. It is unclear what happened to this woman. She had an ancient paper book with the Bostra outpost insignia printed on its cover. Cool, I got a lot of money. That's what I like to see, isn't it, Garrus? Exactly. I mean, they were not they weren't sentient. Or what is the difference? They weren't sentient? Yeah, sapient just means that you're, like, acknowledging stimuli. Sentient means that you're actually intelligent, right? Like, you actually have intelligent thought. I can never remember the difference between the two. Regardless, those critters, I don't have any ethical dilemma. I might be making this really hard for myself. I could just travel along the bottom of this valley instead of trying to Skyrim horse my way up the side of a mountain. Let's just do this. Make a lot more sense this way. It doesn't feel like there's honestly, you know, that many planets that you have to drive on in this game. There's like, what, less than 10? About 20. We've been to like what, 5 or 6 of them, it feels like. Get out, please. Thank you. And there's not that many left. Get to max money? Is that a concern, getting to max money? What is shooting me? Are you guys seeing anything? What is over there? Dick, well, nothing over there now. Well, there is to get better weapons, isn't there? Ooh. I will... God, I don't want to forget that. Remind me I gotta come back and get that thing when I come back. Mostly all the best gear just comes from killing guys. I mean, honestly, you're probably right. Let me take a look at my equipment. I haven't even looked at that today. Any new pistols? Yeah, this is a new pistol. Better pistol right here, the Edge 7. Do some edging tonight. Oh, that one's not better. No, the Brawler 8. There we go. Slightly better weapon and a third thing. I can get a combat scanner. But what? I can get a combat scanner 6. Already have that. And I can get a rail extension, maybe. Let's try the kinetic stabilizer, see if giving myself a little extra stabilization is helpful. I don't know what that item is. Grenades? Is there anything I can do with that? And any new armor that's good for me? Looks like no. Alright, Liara. What does Liara use? Does she use pistols as well? She might have the oh no. No, that pistol's way better. Give her all this crap. Give her this. No, that's all the same. Give her a new Omni tool. Definitely. And give her new armor, but I don't know what kind of armor she's able to wear. Don't they wear human armor? That one's, it's all the same. Worse. Worse. Okay. Usually I look at that stuff before stream, but I forgot. Is this supposed to be a Master Chief a Halo reference? Also, I should probably look to see if I have any palladium rounds that I can put on my weapon. I might already have some. What is this? I've got palladium round 6. I can add 7. Let's do that. And Liara, what about you? You've got radioactive rounds. Let's add some palladium rounds on you. Oh, I didn't even check you. Sniper rifles. What do you have? Oh, much better sniper rifle. This one's clearly better than that one. It was slightly less accurate. I'll take that. Thank you. And you have more polonium. And I'll give you a rail extension. And I guess another combat scanner. I don't know if multiple combat scanners help or not, but here we are. Oh cool, I have more points. Let's throw them into literally whatever. Oh, it's just Liara. I'll do that later. There's no success like excess, kitty. No such thing as overkill. Okay, so if I use Singularity here, and if I have Liara use Singularity on this guy, and then you just need to assassinate everything. Oops, that's the wrong button. Disregard that. I hate it when it clicks off the screen. Oh, what are you? Get out of here. You can be lifted up. You can be warped. You can also be warped. You can be stasised. You can also be stasis. So is it only my stasis that they're able to move through? Like, I'm able to hurt them through stasis? What is that? What is the, a locked crate? Like a critter over there. I don't know what's going on. What is that? Oh, that's... I don't know if that's changed from the original. Well, again, could be mods or things too. Between the Legendary Edition, mods, and everything else. Could be anything. Gotcha. I figured out eventually, like, oh, that's just a that's just detritus from the game mechanics. Understood. Now, granted, what I should be doing is actually taking some account into what items I have in my inventory, but again, that's another mod.
I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman!
Madman!
Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get to lie! Not today! Today it all comes out!
Lower your weapon and step away from the doctor slowly, or I will fire.
You fire, and there's a good chance my gun goes off. You'll be wiping your scientist friend off the wall.
Oh no, we're not. I don't know him.
Toombs is clearly crazy. Please, officer, help me.
Garrus, please feel free to take any shot you want, buddy.
All that matters to me is killing the man who ruined my life.
What did the doctor do to you, Corporal?
We were on a cruise. When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire unit was wiped out. The Thresher Maws.
If I say shoot him, he's instantly going to shoot the scientist.
Hit our unit just to watch. I woke up in a holding cell.
Garrus.
The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
You're killing them because they killed your unit.
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
Ever had Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have. They wanted to see what it would do. They're part of some organization, Cerberus, that runs secret tests like this. They treated me like a lab animal.
Is that true?
This is justice. This man deserves to die. So, are you going to kill me or not?
It is true, but he doesn't have proof. I mean, Abigail, renegade option is what we're doing here.
Corporal, if you kill him, you're a criminal.
Oh.
I'm a Spectre. Nobody will question me.
You can't kill me. You don't know who you're dealing with.
He killed my whole unit. I have to take him down myself. It's the last thing I have to do.
No. The last thing you have to do is keep going to show these bastards who won.
You actually doing it? You could have just...
It's really over?
I thought that was just a bluff.
Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
All you can do is keep going. Joker, tell the kids that we need to...
All you can do is keep going. Well, bye. Toombs stares at the scientist's corpse, his hands balled into his fist. Slowly, with visible effort, he opens his hand and exhales. You catch his eye and gesture towards the door. He won't be left behind again. Well, that's awkward. Oh, good. We got nine renegade points, thankfully. I feel like we are something of a monster. I'm kind of with CSEC on this one. I feel like there should be some sort of oversight on the Spectres. And I don't want to hear no crap about the Spectres, you know, about Shepard dealing with the Reapers. Anybody could deal with the Reapers. It doesn't mean you don't need accountability while you're dealing with the Reapers. If there was one... No, don't return to Normandy. If there was one thing my pappy always told me, if you are dealing with Reapers, you need accountability. Can I pick up? I got all 3 of these. Yes. Yes. And yeah, what is this thing here? That's the underground facility. That's the second thing I got, and that's the terrain wreckage. Got it. So now we can return. The only reason why the Oh, that's fair. I mean, for gameplay reasons, that makes sense. But from a game story reason, that's bonkers. Can I talk to anybody? Does that open up any options to go be with Space Racist again? Or do we have to do more of a substantial mission? I really don't want to talk to Caden. Caden is boring as balls. Only main missions, update the dialogue options. Damn it, if I'd waited 1 second. Now we gotta go down the elevator again. I guess while I'm down here I can go talk to the shop. He might have something for me, but I'm pretty sure that everything I have is better than what he's got.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
What do you got? A lot of this stuff is really expensive. And I think it's worse than the one I have. So I've got this one, it's got a heat sink capacity of 14.8, and that's way more than mine, but I don't know. Like, that doesn't seem good, right? Go see if Tally gives me a mission. I'm not even sure where Tally is. Is she down here? We could talk to Tally. We haven't talked to Tally at all.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. You got a real knack for technology.
Shut up.
I can see why you want
Hi,
her.
Brain Buster.
Ambassador Udina made me take her along.
Normally, I don't have anything nice to say about politicians, but maybe
Adams is like, please stop being racist for 2 seconds, ma'am.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
I think it's almost time for ads, by the way.
I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
I don't like the idea of aliens studying the architecture of Alliance ships.
Racist!
We're on
Racist!
the same side here. My people have more reason to hate the Geth than anyone, remember? But you can't blame me for being a little excited. I never dreamed I'd get a chance to travel on a ship as advanced as the Normandy.
I didn't bring you along to admire my ship.
I know why I'm here. I'll do whatever I can to help you
so mean.
drive his Geth armies back beyond the Veil.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla.
I don't
Each
know.
of us relies on the others for survival.
Geth-related
Bonds
reasons.
among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed.
And then boinking is mandated.
In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say.
Racist.
It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for
Y'all
each
getting
ship
this?
tend to set the rules.
Who's
that
writing this
govern our
down?
daily
Someone write this
lives.
down.
But in theory, we are still under
It's going to be on the
military
test.
jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials.
All right, once we're done talking to Tally, we'll take a break.
These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty.
That might be another hour from now, the way she jabbers
The
on.
entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Uh-huh. Cool story.
I should go.
See you later.
Bye. All right. We're gonna go ahead and do the Twitch thing. I'm gonna get her up onto the bridge. So let me go ahead and get these started. We'll take 3 minutes. We will get another mission going very soon. So see you in 3 minutes. I've returned. I also have Cheez-Its, but I'm going to try not to chew them into your ears. Pay no attention to that cow. Or do. Alright. Next.
Message coming in.
Uh-oh.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander.
You handled it really
It's
bad.
unfortunate Dr. Wayne ended up dead, but based on your report, your actions were understandable. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. Thank you again for your assistance, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
They're very appreciative of all the bullshit ways I take care of these missions. Also, I should figure out where I'm going, huh? Let's do, what time is it? Let's go back to the main mission, because I don't know how long this one's going to take. Let's go to Pharos. There's no way we wrote what we actually did, right? That we shot that guy in the head. I don't care how legal anything we do is. There's no way that Commander Shepard just straight up wrote that. Glorp, you like Cheez-Its, right? I'm pretty sure I've asked you this before. Because I have a follow-up question. Oh, I remember this mission. This is going to take the rest of the night. Assuming I'm even able to finish it, I gotta rush. Well, not rush, but I gotta get going. Oh, can I belittle Little Joker some more?
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, man.
No, I cannot. I can just be mean about his disease some more.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
You like Cheez-Its? Okay. Have you had the extra crispy Cheez-Its?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Yeah, they look exactly the same, which is why I bought them. Unfortunately. I mean, they're fine.
We saw your ship. Fight Dan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who the fuck is fighting? Who are you?
I've got business of my own to tend to.
The Geth wait for no one. They're preparing another attack. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Oh! He wasn't kidding about being ready for an attack.
Jammers online.
It's gonna take. Well, the main mission didn't of the last few missions didn't take like 3 streams. Shit. Is it? That's fine. Alright, well then I won't rush then. I did want to get the main mission started. I won't go into any more main missions after that, because I'll try and do some more side missions. I do distinctly remember the first time I played, at some point I was just like, I don't want to do any more damn side missions. And I don't necessarily want to do that right at this moment. Can't actually see it. There it is. I remember this mission being pretty dull. I kind of wish I would have gone with this one first, but here we are.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
But what if I find Geth there?
Are you saying you won't go?
No.
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
The Geth are mounting another attack.
So, speaking of Garrus, let me take a look at Garrus's abilities here. Garrus has Damping, temporarily disables enemy biotic and tech. Sabotage, overheats nearby enemy weapons. And Overload. So do I want Garrus to hit these guys with Sabotage and Overload because they're robots? Is that the thought process? I know it's a little late to be talking basic game mechanics, but humor me, would you? Oh, you a smart snake, huh?
Oh, look at you!
You a smart snake, huh?
You're using tools now, huh?
I just have to stop thinking about the past.
The Geth just keep coming.
Yeah. I bet you have some weird dreams, huh? I was gonna mess with you, but I don't think you need any help. You need to get better on your own. Overload almost instantly blasts their enemy shield. I mean, I know basically the more or less strategy is do everything with everything, right? Like, just hit all of the abilities at all times.
Beat them with the end of it if you have to.
This work must be completed. This work must be... The Geth can't be allowed into the heart of the colony.
I mean, they already were in the heart of the colony, weren't they? Were they just at the docking port?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
I feel like they're a little too late to be worried about the Geth breaching their defenses. The Geth are already very clearly here. You just want to use every ability on cooldown except for Stasis. And Stasis you want to save for whoever is the biggest threat. I don't know where... Oh. I said I don't know where I'm going, but I need to go towards the exclamation point.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony! Over there!
Okay, so Garrus, I need you to overload. And you can lift. I will warp. Garrus, get out of the way. What was that? Oh, it was a singularity, I was going to say.
I don't want to die. Please, don't let me die.
You'll be fine, buddy. Relax. Okay, so you overload again, and you singularity, and you warp that guy. I might be starting to get the hang of this battle system. It's only taken most of the game to do it. Let's just sprint in double time. We can get through faster.
Commander, I believe we are headed in the wrong direction. The tower is behind us.
Thanks, Liara. Is there something else down here? I'm glad that she said that. Yeah, that makes it's making more sense, which is, it's hard to wrap your head around if you're a big dumb meathead like me, but oh god. That's not going to work on him, but warp will, right? Alright, as for you, go ahead and singularity you. You will go ahead and throw you. Jesus, what is happening? Are there even more Geth now? What's going on? Geth everywhere. Let me know if something goes bonkers with the OBS, because I can. It's annoying that I can actually click outside of the screen. I'm trying not to. Be careful running forward. Yeah, I really need to be using cover and things like that a lot more often.
Now we can update Fiden and get a vehicle safely out of the Normandy. The Geth base is our next objective.
Wait, what? What are you talking about, Liara? When did we get an objective? Don't I want to go talk to Fiden? He said I wanted to go update Fiden or whatever.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I didn't do it for you, idiot.
I'm interested in what Saren sent the Geth to find. Nothing more.
If it's Geth you're looking for, you've come to the right place.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Tell me what the Geth want. Why are they attacking you?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
Can you piss off, Asilia?
They came, they attacked us, that's all we know.
You're being
Their
a
main
jerk.
base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army.
Sounds like Mako time.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Oh, God.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
Should I go help them with their stupid problems? Is this something that Abigail would do? Would Abigail help them with their stupid problems?
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now, but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Okay.
I get the feeling you don't like me.
How would you feel if you were hung out to dry by every government organization that ever promised to keep you safe? They should have sent a small fleet. Instead, we get one ship. And you're only interested in the Geth.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Tell me more about yourself, Arcelia.
I'm a rent-a-cop. I was hired to keep kids from writing graffiti on the walls at Exogeny. Then all this happened. I wasn't trained for this. I didn't ask for it. I just wanted to end.
You're boring me now.
Goodbye.
Commander.
I'm gonna go steal your stuff.
Oh no, Commander Shepard. I pissed in my own butt, but I think an alien did. Can you kill them all, please, especially the children? Roar. You got it, man.
I pissed in my own butt. That's more impressive than anything else. Like, if you're able to do that... God, a god among men. Who was it that I needed to talk to? Somebody had a problem with water issues. Was it this asshole?
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
You mean the Geth thing?
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she...
Is there any way being mean would help?
Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Fidan if you really must know.
Why can't you tell me? I just want to know about the colony.
Fidan is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the colony?
That sounds like something a normal person would say.
I have to go.
Can I talk to your crazy wife?
To stop the attacks.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know. Yes. That's better.
I'm not gonna catch anything from you, am I?
So rude.
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be fine.
I can't see any significant damage, but
I'm not cutting her off. She's cutting herself off.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
Well, shut your door then. Shut your weird sci-fi door if you don't want people barging in and asking your wife a bunch of crazy questions. What's up, Davin?
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Alright, tell me about this monster you want me to hunt
Tell
for
me
you.
about hunting
I didn't
Varen.
know this was Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
While fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
Where is he?
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible. The big Alpha...
I have to go.
So long.
Okay, so I can't do anything with him until I take care of the Geth then. Is that something I can even... anything I can even do, or should I just continue along the path to the Geth? I'm going to say this in a way that I hope sounds not too callous. I'm not super chuffed of the fate of this colony.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
Do it yourself.
You know where to find the problem with the water.
The colony can't afford to lose any more of us. We're just too vulnerable.
You're very focused on the water despite the constant attacks.
Shepard.
I can't think of anything else. So much has happened, but it hurts. If I stay focused on this task, the pain goes away.
An understandable reaction, though her discomfort seems almost palpable.
I have a ship fueled and ready to go. I could bring water in.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem. We need to be self-sufficient.
All right.
Tell me about the colony.
We are a small group, part of a larger colony.
Oh, these aren't side
Get
missions?
attacked. You should speak to Fidan. It's his responsibility. He knows the colony
I have to
best.
go.
I wish you luck.
I'll hold this position in case those things try to attack again.
What about you? Have I talked to you already?
Nice work with those guys.
Well, okay.
Glad you showed up.
Welcome back.
I still need the power cells for this generator, though. Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a
They
few.
won't fit.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. Cells just aren't compatible.
If I find anything while I'm
Thank you,
looking-
Commander. I appreciate it.
All right. Okay. So I think I've gotten all the quests, right? No?
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
What's your name, Solarian?
My full name is Gorat-tu Heranon Maldinest God Inost Ledra.
Cool.
Humans usually employ surname and given name only. Inost and Ledra in my case.
Why's your name so long?
Why is
We
your
are
name
named
so
for our
short?
Origins. Gorat-tu is my homeworld. Heranon my clan's country. Maldinest and Got are the city and district where I live.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting items.
If he's got a... Yep, he's got a license. As for anything else, he can't possibly have anything better than what I have on the ship, right? It's close. Ooh. Oh, man. First of all, I think this one's a little better. Better accuracy. I'll keep that in mind.
This work must... You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like any other colony at first, but it's different somehow.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's kind of like...
Could you all, like, actually answer questions?
I'm just watching over the ship, making
You're
sure
all
she
very
doesn't get any
cagey.
worse. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
It looks like you're monitoring something.
No, well, just ship diagnostics. It's nothing. I should get back to it, but Fidan, what's the report on... I should go.
Maybe I can help you. What are you trying to diagnose?
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need to get back to work. This work must be completed. I can't be distracted. Please go.
Okay, I'm not getting the vibe that she wants to talk. I've got at least one more exclamation point over here. Gotten so many people who want me to talk to Fidan.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Yeah, thank
Some
you.
of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander. Most of us have lost loved ones, friends.
These aren't
don't
trained
trust this guy.
soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the horrors of war.
This is our home. We've watched the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important to us. Don't judge us too harshly.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
All right, so now we will actually make some progress into this, I'm assuming. Now that the elevator is actually operational, I'm guessing that does not sound hell. Fuck me. That could be a problem. That could be a real problem. Let's see how bad of a problem this is. I'm reloading the game. I forgot about the whole elevator issue. I need to remember to quick save before I go on to elevators. Fortunately, we didn't actually learn anything. So honestly, we spent a lot of time just listening to people jabber. It's okay. It's loading in the background. The only thing that's annoying is it takes forever to load. There we go. Alright, everyone cross your fingers. I'm crossing. I don't want to know how far back it put me. I'm going to be back like at the beginning, aren't I? This isn't too bad. I think this is back after yeah, this isn't too bad. This is way better than I was thinking. Could have been way worse. I can deal with that. Also, we got that stuff that you said I missed, so works out. Yeah, exactly. It's like, now I can just skip everybody. They go in here? Is it worthwhile to go down here now? Yeah, now I can talk to... No. Never mind, I was wrong.
The tower's secure. Thanks
I'm interested in what... They may have been... Tell me what...
Their main base is at the exit. Of course, there's an army of Geth between... Then maybe I can get this colony up.
Except there isn't...
I'm not sure where we stand. Davin Reynolds.
You mentioned
Davin.
Is there anything I can do?
Doyle has been a... Mayo
What's wrong with
Mayo
the
Connell was working.
I'll talk to you when I learn.
Alright, let's real quick go grab all the things that we unlocked before. Fortunately, it's not much.
You'll have to forgive.
I have to go.
Please do what you can to stop the attacks.
And none of that was really relevant, right? Like, he didn't have anything important to say.
They'll be back. And I can't do anything until he's dead. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. The colony is growing. I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with on the... So long, Commander.
Got that one, got that one. Was there anything in here? I think there was like 2 or 3 people up here to talk to.
Nice work with those. I still need the power.
If I find anything,
I appreciate it.
Raka doesn't have the water running. Thanks for your help.
I'll hold this position in case those things try to attack me.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to find the mains and turn them. The colony can't unless you blend the colony. If I
an understandable reaction.
What do you know about
I am
this
not the one to ask about that. You should speak to Fidan. It's
you know where to find
the colony. I wish you luck.
All right. I think that was everything.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available.
How do you keep things in stock?
My list. Is there something I can do for you? I'm told to... But once I was here, I decided to stay on. Humans usually employ certain... We are named for our origins. I never thought I'd stay in one place for long, but here...
This place is barely holding together. Why stay here?
I can't give you an answer to that, Commander. At least not one that you would comprehend. Why not try asking Fidan?
No one wants to talk about it.
Goodbye.
Yes, good luck.
Alright. Let's quick save and try this again.
Commander, what can I do for you? Good luck, Commander. Commander?
God damn it.
What can I do for you? Good luck, Commander. Commander? What can I do for you? Good luck, Commander.
I don't have the option of people acting weird. Let me talk to Alicia.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics. And you're only interested in the Geth. I wasn't trained for this. I can't tell you any... I can't tell you much about it, Commander.
No one wants to talk about anything, and that's annoying. Alright, let's try this elevator again. Let's quick save first. It's so random when it decides to work or not. I wanted to go downstairs. Why? What's down here? Does this lead... This leads out. There's a Mako down there. It's gonna crash this time. We watch. It was fine the first time, but now it's gonna crash. Like, if that's the way to exit, we're not able to do that anyways, right? Not here, no. It is... This is up the stairs. That goes to the Geth, so maybe this is the right way. Here we go. I have the infinite sprint mod.
They're everywhere.
And thank God for that. Is that one alive? Can't tell. I love watching them fall down afterwards. It's very funny to me. Anything up there? No. Check down here. I remember there being a lot of back and forth bullshit. Not the button. I'm trying to find the cover button, but you know what? Screw it. Here we go. Water valve. That's why we're over here.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Thank you, Liara. I knew I could count on you.
These tunnels have an odor, much more.
Is this where the Varg is? We can help them double time because we'll be able to help them with their stupid hunting problem. I also really need to remember to use my healing before I go into a thing. Why are you out here? One random guy out here with the Geth.
You don't want to go down there.
You're not stopping me.
Maybe I will stop you. How would you like that?
How would you like my face? Mm-hmm.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for, looking to get rid of.
Yeah, no shit.
They're a thorn in the side of the... Trying to get to the... Dying!
Whatever you're on, you need to be on less of it.
Completely mad.
Don't.
Maybe I should just put him out of his misery.
Don't kill him.
I've thought about that several times. I'd rather die fighting.
I could help you if you told me what you're fighting.
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle, time's up. Company's coming. Ask Faidan. Ask him about the...
Where are they? Oh, they're behind us. Gotcha. Party. Singularity and warp. I'm stuck. She's stuck looking straight ahead again.
I won't do it. I won't. I can't. I won't do it.
I don't remember how to fix that. There was something that we did last time, and I don't remember what it is. Was it quick save and quick load? Because we could try that. There we go. It might be using cover too. That might work. Can I go up here?
I won't do it. I won't. I can't. I won't do it.
I'm not finding anything else worthwhile down here with this crazy man who is clearly on something aggressive. Is there more in the other direction? Oh.
There's another one. Doesn't look like it's been activated yet, though. We should keep looking.
I'm getting jammed, so I guess I'm guessing there's some Geth around here. I'm gonna use barrier. As for you guys, let's do that, and we will go ahead and warp you as well. Good fights. And I'm seeing a little bit more death in this room up here. I don't think my own, like, if other people use stasis, I don't think it works. I don't think the hitting them during stasis works when Liara uses it, for example. As for you, let's lift you. And we will throw you. Bonk! Bye. And what do we got? We got any warp? We got anything? Overload your... Stop hitting me!
Good to go.
You got too close on that one. Should not have let him get that close.
Destroy that transmitter before they send reinforcements.
This terminal seems to control the barrier. You're hard, so you can crack it. You must remain sure, whatever. Where are they coming from? From there, apparently. Where's the rest of them coming? Like, why are the Geth just sort of hanging out? Like, where are they up to this point? Oh god. Yeah, I need you to move, please. Yeah, I just need to have them stop using stasis, like, at all. I can use stasis, like, I'll use stasis on you. The one who... I keep accidentally finding the cover button. Not helpful at the moment. Any more? Okay, this music is a little bonkers. I feel like they're not really trying with the music. Use warp and overload. Bye. Guess Primer really just tanks with shotguns and gets annoying. That's fair. Can I quick save? I cannot. Who are you aiming at? Oh wow, that actually was a really good shot. Can you see her from there? Good for you. I mean, I'm not going to let you do it again, but... Okay, you guys work on that. Is it bypassed? How do I probably have to kill them all first. Maybe. This is like a modded section of the game. I'm pretty sure in the main game you just blow up the transmitter and none of this happens. You think? Or is it Legendary Edition? Could be both. Can't help but notice that's like broken. Where's this last Geth? Maybe. Oh, I hear something. Where you at? I hear something. Where is this Geth? I can't tell because it's all jammed up. Like, they all have codec. Like, they all have that. Even I do. Maybe I don't. Do they stack? Oh, I heard something. I heard an explosion. What if we just run back and forth until an enemy kills one of the members of my party? Like, she's got a combat scanner? He does not. But I don't have any more. Let me pull the one off of you. Give it to Garrus. Think one may have fallen down under the bridge? Like, you think below, maybe? Let's give it a shot. Something is definitely shooting us in this direction. Just sitting down there, like, below, like, just waddling around, maybe? I'm looking. I don't know why I'm leaning over. Oh, I saw something. I saw red for a second. Watch your eyes. I'm gonna do a little bit of flailing. Wherever it is, it keeps taking pot shots. Here's what I'm gonna do. I can't F5. Can I do anything over here yet? No. What we're gonna do a singularity right here, maybe? There you are. I don't know how to get you. Oh, Garrus is fucking dead. Oh no, fly just makes you move faster. Who was this? At 9:45. Are we gonna reach the bottom? Why do I end all of my streams like this? Why can't... Oh? Why can't I have a normal stream? One time, just... Interstellar at least has a plot. This is not. We've. Oh, the music's starting again. I can't live. I can't survive. I can't do anything. Ghost. I can't load. Oh, I mean, I can load. My last load's gonna be like what? It's gonna be like 15 minutes ago. I don't want to start 15 minutes ago. I guess I don't have a choice. I mean, I do, because I'm not going to do that right this second, because I'm not. Am I back with this moron? Yeah. That's a shame. That's a real damn shame. Oh, I do need to get some sleep, though. So, that was unfortunately, we had some technical problems, but that one wasn't my fault. That was Mass Effect's fault. Good times. Thanks for hanging. We'll do another stream on Tuesday. Tuesday will be next stream. Nothing tomorrow night. So you all have a fantastic day. I will see you later. Mwah. Goodbye.
Thanks for your time. Have a good day.